The bitch, I woke up like this, and I will tell her, put a full face on. Put a full face on and step next to me. What's up?
You say you don't never wear makeup.
Never a day in my life. I never wore it to my wedding. Because guess what? I look like a trans bitch if I wear makeup. I don't like it.
You look like a trans? What now? You don't look like no trans. You look like a
I'm just saying, like, when I wear makeup, it don't feel like I don't feel like a woman.
Oh yeah.
I just feel like a woman should just like
be natural. Yeah.
But I love girls. I want them to wear makeup. I want them to have fun. I want them to do whatever they want, because being a feminist is not about telling women what to do. It's about letting
women. You a feminist?
Of course I'm a feminist.
I didn't know that. That's news to me. Why you choose to be a feminist?
Why would I choose for women to have equality? Why would I want half of the
Nah, it seems like y'all
Why would I want half of the motherfucking...
It seems like y'all would want all the power. That's how it seems to me.
No, that's the thing. White supremacy. You know why people voted for Trump?
Why is that?
They voted for Trump because they're so scared of whiteness not becoming supremacy. They're worried about whiteness becoming a minority. So they want to get rid of immigration, knowing that you niggas are immigrants. So how the native white people?
Oh yeah,
Trump is a motherfucking immigrant. He's a Polish motherfucking.
So you said the Indians came here first and they took over.
So the Native Americans, Native Americans must be sitting there like, what the fuck is white people talking about? But the reason why they saying that is because they're scared of being a minority. They're scared of having control.
Yeah.
They're scared of being that. And the crazy thing is, black people never said we want revenge. Black people said stop the inequality. We never said white people pay for your mistakes. Now you must be slaves. We never said that. That's never been a rhetoric. It's never been a thing. Black people have never asked for revenge. Black people have only asked for the bad systems and structures.
Man. Listen, we're gonna let her cook. It's a lot here. And for all y'all who think that is water, it's not. That's battery acid. All right. She like to just chill out in battery acid and cool her kudakata off after a long day. What you got, Mr. Walker?
She's there. I listen, man. This is that toxic, devilish, vote blue no matter who rhetoric. Again, please, folks, consider this. Consider the messenger saying this. All right, she said that we, as melanated folks, we have yet to ask for revenge. How in the world do you ask for revenge? You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. The brother, he said, y'all feminists seem like y'all want, unadulterated power and authority. She said, no. It ain't that. We just trying to topple, you know what I'm saying? The colonizers' kingdom, and that's all. But we ain't asking for revenge. This ain't revenge. We won't hurt you. Trust me. That's all I'm hearing. Trust me. We won't hurt you. Trust me. Look at her. Trust me. Trust me. Everybody floats down here.
She got that Ethiopian look. That's where she her people are from. Ethiopia. They have that look.
Don't matter.
They don't makeup. She sound like she from New York or New Jersey or something like that. I can't really tell where she from. I mean, but then there's a lot of I've realized being on this platform that some people are ill and they don't know that they ill, and they just be saying whatever, just be saying stuff that don't even make no sense. She Somalian, Ethiopian, whatever. She ain't from here. I mean, her people ain't from here. They from somewhere. She looked like an Ethiopian to me.
She fit in.
Well, let me ask, is she black though?
Yeah, she's just African.
Okay.
Just from Africa. That's all. She black.
She ain't black.
So, here we go. Listen, I'm gonna let her go for a minute, and we're gonna check her Instagram out here in a minute. Oh, here we go.
Structures to be demolished, and let's start off something fresh, because we built this country, not white folks.
But it seems like black women want more power than men now. It's like y'all, we the minorities now. Y'all have more power than us. We've been
minorities, but my thing is like,
y'all have more power than us.
You know who's y'all?
Y'all winning on every spectrum. What are you talking about? Yeah, child support, all the court cases, divorce,
No.
everything go y'all way for the
No.
most part. Yeah.
Divorce goes bad for women, and child support goes bad for women
I'm
too.
talking about
As a
the
man,
generalization of
No.
what be
No, it
going on
doesn't.
with
It
women.
doesn't go
Okay,
there.
y'all got the upper
No,
hand.
it doesn't. It doesn't go up there. If you are a man and you show up to court,
How you gonna say that?
I'm gonna tell you right now, because guess what? I'm gonna tell you right now. If you are a man and you show up to court and you want to take care of your kids, and all you have to have is your ducks half in a row, not even in a row. The courts are so used to men having their shit together that as a man, if you show up with your ducks in a row, you get favor.
That's not
When
true.
when
Automatically
you
get
take
right
your
to
kids to the doctors, guess what people are saying? Oh my God, he's so amazing. When you take your kids to the park, people are like, oh my God, look at that guy. Everything men do is always gonna be favor. Don't say that. We live in a patriarchy, honey. And a patriarchy, it's always gonna favor men. Don't be like white people. White people want to run.
I want to talk on. I want to touch on that.
Call them out on it. If you're gonna run it with your mother. Be like, yo, I'm a man and I run this city and I run this world. But you know that.
But most women they make more money
don't run
than men.
Nothing. Women are surviving.
They're running everything in America at least.
They don't run shit in America. They don't even right now. They're not even letting them have abortion.
Oh boy. Hey! Oh, we don't run nothing. They won't even let us delete our own children anymore. We can't delete the babies.
Amazing. Amazing. Listen, I love the point she just made. Where my brother Q at? She said, anytime y'all black men take y'all kids to the doctors or to Home Depot with y'all, everybody come, oh, that's so cute. Ah, that is true. It's annoyingly true. And now let's stop. Do you want to know why that is? Do you want to know why these old white folks love walking up to you, to black men with their kids out in public saying it's cute and it's good to see? Because all they hear on social media is our melanated women saying we ain't that. So they're like, holy crap, a black man with his kid? Bonquisha said this is rare. Well, I'll be daggone. You're a good one. So she's here complaining about a temperature in the world that they have created. This is your creation, Bonquisha. You're the reason why these folks walk up to us men saying, oh, that's sweet. That's so nice. Y'all did that. You're welcome.
And I want to ask you this, Raquel. So she went on to say how we live in patriarchy, that women have no rights. Like, where is she coming up with this stuff?
I don't know. I guess she comes from Somalia.
She's speaking on in America. She's speaking on women in this country, just like she's a feminist. She started off, she said, I am a feminist. So this is American.
She's from here. She is from here.
No matter where she's from, she's raised here. She's part of the culture.
Yeah, she raised here. So
she sounds like an American feminist woman. This ain't got nothing to do with no other country.
No, what happened with Britgate? What happened with Brit? This woman went on social media and said that a melanated man went upside her head with a brick. That was her story, and that was found out to be a stone-faced lie.
Mm-hmm.
And she suffered no consequences. But men,
she got money for it. She got paid to say it. Yeah.
Yes, but black men were condemned all over the nation. And that's why up here we aren't quick to throw egregious accusations on men because of the constant lying. Please understand that. This is
and she came over to the States and the gynocracy
she was
brought her in.
She was born here. She wasn't live nowhere else.
When I think we're gonna lose the whole conversation with the whole you ain't black, you ain't from. Regardless of all that, these are American talking points. I don't care about none of that.
Exactly.
Like, she's indoctrinated here.
Yes. So I feel like she's clearly a feminist, obviously, because she's the brick lady, and she made up that whole debacle about her face and pinned that all on black men. So unless his questions are going to start going towards that topic, I don't know why why are we interviewing her? She's stankin', and she keeps talking about black people built America. We built America. you didn't build anything. Your lineage doesn't go back to the people that were on this land, tilling this land, farming this land, building the White House. That's not your lineage. So to speak like that, it's like the audacity when you just were out here dragging Black men for filth. Like, what was that, last summer? Or the summer before that, or the spring? I can't even remember anymore. But she was trifling, and she never came out and said she was sorry for that. So I don't like her.
She's been adopted by the sisterhood. So they adopted her in, and she's family now. So she can adopt their talking points. So when she say us and we, she's been adopted. Might not be blood relative, adopted kid. That's your kid.
Oh, the gynocracy the gynocracy welcome her with both arms, lies and all. She good for the gynocratic group.
That part. So here we go.
When I can't even get an abortion right now. It's a big deal. I'm gonna say right now, as a dark-skinned woman that talks like this, if I call the police on you, it's more likely that me and the police go scuffle. Police don't fuck.
If I say this woman did something to me,
I'm gonna say right now,
they're gonna get your side of the story first before they take any action.
If I call the police and say you did something to me and I talk like this, hi officer, this guy. But if I talk like this, the way I talk, and the police show up, they gunning me down too.
If you acting like a masculine girl, then yeah, they
but
probably
that's how I talk. I'm not masculine though.
You don't think you're masculine?
You think I'm masculine?
If you talk like New York women are the most masculine women on earth, that's what they saying. They like, y'all the most masculine. Y'all be telling men to suck y'all. What are you talking about?
Suck my dick.
Exactly. So like, that's masculine energy right there. Like,
you think I'm masculine?
If you from New York, then yeah.
Do you think I'm masculine? You've been experiencing.
You just said if I talk like a rough dude.
All of that. You've been experiencing me. Do you think I'm a masculine woman?
You haven't treated me like you a dude. We've been just chilling.
I'm asking you, do you feel like I'm masculine?
I don't know how you treat other people. I haven't been around you enough to know.
But
say yes.
You haven't treated me
I treated you like I'm a masculine woman.
Nah, you haven't treated me like
I'm not a masculine woman.
Disgusting.
There are moments in my life.
So do you think you're masculine? That's the question.
I will tell you that.
What percentage of the time do you think you're masculine?
I think that because of the lack of protection that I receive, that sometimes I have to stand up for myself. And me personally, my ideology, I'm not speaking for other women because I believe that women survive the way they need to survive. But personally, me, I'm not afraid of confrontation. I'm just as me.
Yeah, I know you're not.
Me, I'm not afraid of competition. If you f me over, I'm gonna be like, yo, that's wrong. If you do me wrong, I'm gonna be like, that's what's up. And I personally do not have a soft voice. I personally am not a quiet person. I always say it loud. I'm Somalian. Say it proud. I'm black and I'm loud.
But just in the car, you was like, hey, I'm shy.
I am shy.
How are you shy when you don't have a soft voice?
What can I do about my voice?
Shy people talk shy. They talk like real.
Listen, she up here like Kamala. She said, I'm Somalian. I'm black and I'm proud. Listen, sister, she is, granted, because look at her. She's giving Bonquisha energy. She would not be accepted in her homeland. Understand, she only accepted here in this degenerate culture. If she goes back to where she's from, acting like, no, she got a BBL, tattoos. This woman, wow.
I'm disappointed in this brother. I'm heavily disappointed. Heavily. He looking a raging hyena in the face.
Too.
That tainted his every melanated man's name on U.S. soil. And she sat there, looked you in your face, said, am I masculine? You should have looked her right in her dead eyes and said, yes, you are. And been done with it. He like, well, I don't know you. Well, I don't. He part of the problem. That instance, brother, you part of the problem. She's a hyena. Let her know to her face.
She's masculine and she's dangerous. Did you see how she was like, if I call the police? And I'm like, oh, yeah. That's exactly what she did that night when she said a random black man hit her upside the head with a brick. She's horrible. She's very dangerous. Like, even that situation he's in with her in the hot tub with no bra on and her panties, that's dangerous for him, because as soon as he starts pressing her in a way she doesn't like, she's going to be all of a sudden the damsel in distress.
Bingo.
So, yeah, definitely a snake.
Did you hear her? She said it. She said, since I'm so unprotected, she's bought that out again. She said, since I'm so unprotected, I gotta be this way. Since I'm so unprotected by the melanated man that busts me upside the face with bricks.
So what you got, HQ, so far before I let it go?
Come on, defend her, HQ.
There's nothing to defend. She hasn't done anything to him. She's just who she is. He found her. He's doing an interview of her. You see, he didn't ask her about the brick. He didn't ask her really about what was going on with that situation. She gonna jump out of that pool and whoop that ass. That's what she gonna do. That's why he ain't asked her about it, because he know better, because she's a big girl. She look like a big girl to me.
She's a lot to handle. Yeah, we don't know what he looks like. He could be scrawny. Right. Yeah.
She look like she look like it ain't gonna be easy to take her down. That's all she got to do is jump out that pool and it's on and popping. So he ain't saying what he really need to say. He need to say, you should have got your for pulling that stunt on the brothers. And you look like a man or a transformer or whatever he could have said. But he didn't say that. He didn't have no problem talking to them other ladies. That
one thing I noticed is he's pretty neutral. He doesn't answer questions. He pretty much only asks. He ain't into too much answering or responding. Right. He's only asking like 99%.
But he could have asked her about that brick.
Well, no, what I'm saying is when she asking him, am I masculine? He ain't gonna answer no questions. He just gonna journal it. He just trying to document it and keep it moving. He ain't gonna answer.
So he's intentionally trying to stay partial so he can keep him on the hook.
Exactly. Yeah, but that's a dangerous animal he got right there.
Yeah,
she's big enough where she can jump out that pool and it's gonna be on.
Yeah. We just saw those two cops struggle with the other lady kind of built like her. So right. Yeah.
That's what she said. She said if she calls the cops and uses her normal voice, she will end up tussling with law enforcement.
Right.
That's crazy. And
tussle mean I ain't scared to tussle with you. That's what tussling mean. I ain't scared to tussle with no regular man. I'm a tussle with the police, and you know I'm gonna tussle with a regular man. That's what that says. So he knows that he ain't gonna get out of pocket with whatever he say to her. Because he ain't trying to have no confrontation with nobody that's like her.
So that part. So here we go. I'm gonna let it keep going.
Dainty and real quiet.
You think that?
You
but
just
shy
said you
is
talk
a
real.
feeling. It's not a voice, baby. I am shy. When it comes to certain particular topics, I'm shy.
But when people are shy, they don't talk how you talk. That's what I'm saying. My experience.
I can't help it. Me, I have all my.
You got
life.
a new shy, a unicorn shy. I ain't never seen this kind of shy when you talk loud as hell, but you shy. That's confusing.
It might be confusing, but guess what? Maybe people need to open up their minds. But I will tell you that shyness is a feeling. It's not a voice. It's nothing. I have literally. I know I'm not a stupid person. I'm an intellectual. Yeah. I know that if I was to speak a little bit lower and slower and more pause, that I would probably engage with more people more better. I've tried that. You don't think I want to be a great communicator? I have a degree in communications. You know what I mean? I want to be a great communicator. I want to make people like engage with me because I'm trying to do that. But when I do that, it causes me anxiety. When I try to pretend to be something I'm not, it causes me anxiety. I am who I am.
But in Africa, where you from?
And I have built a life, and I've created a life, that I've worked for a life, where I don't have to perform.
Yeah.
Whoever don't for me, you're not for me. I trust and I believe in my ideology. I trust and I believe in my morality. I trust and believe in the things I am. And I
So do you think New York women are masculine for the most part? I
think that New York women are living in a city or borough or whatever that is 10 million people. It's very disruptive. If you're a New York woman and you walk out your house and you got all of this shit, you got a 67-year-old man in a bikini walking in heels. You got a nigga up on the fucking street. You got a homeless. You got so much shit going on. As a woman trying to protect yourself, as a New York girl, you gotta put your earphones in. You gotta walk down the street. You gotta put a little nasty face on because you gotta protect yourself. And I think that New York women are protecting themselves. I think New York women are doing their best. And I think New York women are some of the best women in the world. Grinders, kind, wholehearted. They might be desensitized to things and they might have to speak louder, but that's proximity. That's culture. It's a requirement of survival. If you live in a place with 10 million people and you're a black woman, you need to maneuver a certain way. Do I think that they are aggressive beings? No. I think they are women of their nature and their culture, and they are doing their best to survive. And I think and New York women, by the way, we know this is documented, are very talented, very amazing, very hustlers. I think it's a bad rap.
Man,
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Listen, this woman here, she got excuses for everything, and she started off says she's a feminist. And for y'all who don't know what that means, I mean, that says it all. So you will understand all her talking points moving forward is going to come from that position of being a feminist.
Yeah, and she said that feminist is about equality. Women don't want to be equal to men. That's the issue. They really don't. No healthy woman wants to be considered equal to a man. None. That you find me a married woman that's living that life with her, a happily married woman in a successful marriage, and ask her if she want to be equal to her man. Mrs. Rockwell Rose, would you like to be equal to your husband?
No, I don't want to chop wood, and I don't want to jump up in the middle of the night to see what's down in the basement because I left the door open. Like I just don't. I don't, y'all. I don't. Like, there's so many things that I don't want to do that men have to do. Like, you should see how my husband wakes up in the morning to go to work. It's like the alarm, he's up 5 minutes before the alarm clock goes off, and he's like, everything is, I'm like, pudging around, always late, because as a woman, I'm so taken care of. I don't I got to be somewhere on time. Oh, there's like structure to life. I can't, I'm sorry. I get what women are saying. They want to be, I guess, equally heard, as a woman, I know I'm emotional and I know that there are plenty of things that I worry about that you don't care about. But I do want to be able to, come and talk to you about the lady at work that's getting on my nerves, or, I get that we're women and we're emotional and we can be annoying, but at no point do I want to be equal to the point where I'm looking for the stranger walking through my house in the middle of the night, or my husband wants me to, like you were giving the example of shoveling the snow. I don't want to do that stuff. I don't. So don't sign me up for it. I don't even want to take out the trash. I don't.
There you go.
I'm never going to say that. I honestly don't believe that any woman is purposely trying to be aggressive. I don't think that any woman enjoys aggression. Aggression is violence. Aggression is not fun. Nobody wants to be aggressive. Nobody wants to walk around and be like, raw. I'm not a W. Nobody wants to do that. But as a black woman, you have to survive. And I think that New York is loud. Either's a loud place, and it's a very busy body place. So yeah, you gotta talk a little louder.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta do. But I think they're one of the most kindest people ever. And my time in New York was one of the most peaceful times of my whole life. I felt so safe in New York.
So you think it's more safer than Houston?
Well, it's another thing is about what kind of life are you living? For me, New York is a way safer space. In New York, nobody sees me as a violent person in New York. Nobody even sees me as a loud person.
Yeah, because everybody loud there.
Nobody even sees me as a
blend in with everybody.
Person. I would never even be considered aggressive in New York.
But you are here, right?
Here,
Yeah.
I am a demon.
Yeah, like here, like everybody
In
more
Texas,
laid back.
I'm a demon for existing. I'm a demon because I dress different, I talk different, I walk different,
Yeah.
I act different, I have different ideologies, and it's my fault because I moved here and I never made the cognitive understanding of like, oh, I'm moving to a different location with different rules. I never made that.
So you can't adapt to the culture, or
no, I did not. And you know what? After everything that's happened to me, you would think that I would adapt, but I'm still struggling. You see me even tonight. I'm like, yo, what I'm talking to? I'm like, yo, you can't talk like that because I can talk to a New York nigga like that, and a New York nigga will be like, yeah, what's up, sis? But a nigga in Texas, he might pull a gun on me. You know, it's scary.
Yeah.
And like, I don't see myself as a threat.
Hey, what are the gun laws in New York?
There is no gun law. You can't have a gun in New York.
Nobody can have a gun.
Nobody can have a gun. You got a
Not
gun in New York, you're going to jail.
Household.
No, you can't have one in your house. You can't have a gun. No.
How a human can protect his own household?
Can you imagine a city where there's 10 million people with guns? That's scary. I don't want people to have guns.
Y'all have crimes with guns, though.
Nigga, we got 100 people walking on a sidewalk. We don't need a nigga with a gun. That nigga got a gun. We don't know who it is.
So y'all don't have shootouts and stuff like that?
We stabbed.
Oh, y'all stabbed? Man,
we got blades in our mouth.
What? So you don't never hear about shootouts in New York? I know that. Hold on. Let me look that up.
I mean, yeah, it happens. Like he said, it's illegal. You get caught, they're gonna send you up to Rikers for a long time. But obviously, there's illegal stuff everywhere. And another thing, I don't know if y'all see these cushions over here. These cushions are so dusty and crusty.
I saw it, and that flip-flop on the ground or whatever that is right there underneath the U. It's just, is that a flip-flop? Like, it just looked like a stinking mess. Like, no.
It
looks like gonorrhea is all in that whirlpool.
And she was up here talking, so we'll pull her IG up. She says she's different. Let's see what we got.
I'm different.
Hate, that's what.
Huh.
What in the world? Oh, she disturbed. What in the unholy Hades?
What? This is her. So, my God, disturbed ain't the word.
She's shy. This the shy woman?
I was gonna say shy where to be like with your back exposed, spread eagle over the chair. That's so not shy.
This is her.
I'm lost. What is it? If the government.
So she got a whole BB, and she got a kid. She's a single mom. I just found that out. She got a whole little kid.
Oh my goodness.
So this is her.
That poor boy. Your
mom is the brick lady. Ooh, that's rough.
Oh my goodness. Brick lady for mama. Your mama, the brick lady on IG shaking. I don't know how these kids gonna survive grade school. I just don't. The brick lady on camera shaking butt, and that's your mama. Look at your mama.
So this is it. All right, we starting to get a peek. See who we dealing with.
She thick as heck. I will say that. That's a waste of thickness.
Yeah,
that's
I wish, boy, if I was like that, boy. Woo, HQ.
Yo, Wiley.
I can't even. I don't even know where you. I don't even know how you get on there with them clothes like that, with no clothes, with just nothing. Just
she thick.
She has some pretty features.
Hey, it is what it is. She definitely, that's a waste of thickness. Is she Chernobyl? Can't touch her. But it's a waste of thickness. That's a waste of reverberation. It is.
Look at HQ's face, y'all.
And oh my God.
Yeah, raging feminists like this ain't nothing pleasant about this. I'm going to say her hygiene is questionable. She probably, you know what I mean? She probably like deodorant without the aluminum. Shout out to Rootwork deodorant.
Yeah, that root
She
work.
not allowed to wear root work. We won't allow it.
Where Don Jeter at? Don Jeter. She got that Rootwork deodorant and that Murray's hair pomade.
That's her. Look at her. She looked like a young HQ back in the day.
Shit, wait a minute, hold up. Don't put me in the middle of none of that. I don't have no tattoos whatsoever. I ain't doing none of that.
We're talking about the figure. Talking about the figure.
No.
Huh? Oh,
That's not an hourglass figure.
Okay. So you got an hourglass figure. Okay.
I ain't dealing with y'all.
Oh God, just everything all over. Whoa!
This is the best IG we've ever looked at.
Oh God, that's a BBL, right?
Yes.
The brick lady, wow.
Yeah, say what y'all want. What the chat talking about now? Put y'all tongues back in your mouth. All right.
Mr. X, they got real quiet, Mr. X.
Oh, they got quiet, Mr. Walker. Okay.
They got quiet. Oh, the women talking, they mess naturally, but the brothers, yeah, they real quiet. They might have 5.
Hey, Leon King, Leon, put both of your hands on the table, Leon. All right, we need to see your hands.
Oh, y'all, yeah, a lot of dudes then went away from the chat. They done pulled up her IG. They need to take 5. Come back with your nasty selves.
Oh man. So here we are. All right, that's the brick lady. She crazy for real. This woman is medicated. Get that understood.
100%.
Yeah, she on Lexapro, Prozac, something.
Yeah. It's a shame. Like I said, it's a waste of cheeks.
Oh, there you go, Mr. Walker. There you go. Fogging up the timeline.
Listen, I said it back in college. I created a Facebook page called I Seen the Fat You Know What. It was a big deal. Okay. She definitely would have made the cut. Listen here, a twagging is a twagging. I don't care how you cut it. It's a twagging. Appreciate you, Bobby Vegas. Says we need Tyreek's Musty Tether song.
Musty Tether, I am talking to you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've never really watched Tariq. I have to check it out.
He got so many of them, man. Which one y'all want me to sing?
I'm gonna check him out. He got me on that Rootwork deodorant. I ain't checked.
So here we are. I'm gonna let her keep going. Hit the like button.
People still shoot each other, but they go to jail. You go to jail for a long time.
I'm talking about a lot of like Chicago shooting.
Guns are not a thing in New York.
Oh, it's not?
No. You gotta worry about being stabbed. You gotta worry about being shanked. You gotta worry about a blade. Somebody put a blade in your mouth and stuff like that. But that's not the point. Like, I'm never worried about violence because I'm not a violent person.
Yeah.
I don't like violence.
You never went to jail for nothing like that.
I'm not a violent person. I don't want to fight. I am very outspoken. I have opinions. But my opinions are to help others. It's because I'm very intellectual. It's because I read a lot. It's because I want to educate us. It's because I love us. I love us. I don't see myself as an aggressive person. And it hurts me. To be seen as an aggressive person. But I'm not an aggressive person. I just talk like this. When I try to talk like this, it causes me stress. My nigga, I don't want to perform. I'm not an artist. You know what I mean? I don't want to perform for you. Like, I can't pretend to be something I'm not.
Yeah.
I got a tattoo on my face when I was 16 because I fought for who I am. I don't want to pretend to be somebody when I'm 34. I'm a
Wow.
grown-ass woman. I pay my own bills. Like, I don't want to pretend to be somebody else. This is how I talk. But I'm kind. I'm thoughtful. I care. I'm not apathetic at all. I give a fuck about all of us. Globally. I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm not trying to harm you. If I fucking intimidate you, you need to take a pause and wonder, are you intimidated? Or am I intimidated? I've been respectful to you.
Of course, yeah.
I'm a very respectful person.
You are.
I'm a very thoughtful person.
Yeah.
I'm a Cancer. I can't help but not care about other people's feelings. It's a part of my nature. I don't want to apologize for who I am.
Yeah.
I'm an important person. I'm important because I'm courageous and I care about us. And if you want to punish me because I don't deliver the way you want.
And here we go.
Here!
The title of tonight's show is Who Are the Biggest Narcissists in 2024 and Beyond? The men or the women? And I gave y'all the overview of the narcissist is what we say symptoms include excessive need for admiration, disregard for others' feelings, and inability to handle criticism and sense of entitlement. Huh.
The number one thing, inability to take criticism. That is again another superpower that I like to exercise. Being able to take criticism, regardless of how it comes. Chew up the meat, spit out the bones. Like that, you can tell a lot of these sisters never play sports. And I thank God for athletics because it teaches you how to take instruction. One thing I know how to do, I know how to lead, but I also know how to follow. I know how to follow instruction. Kind of like Ron Burgundy, though. So you got to be careful how you give me instruction. I'm gonna do what you say. But so, this sister here, again, we talked about who's the biggest narcissist. This woman went on social media that got national coverage, if you will, and she said a melanated man went upside her head with a brick. She had no care in the world about what happened to melanated men as a whole, as long as the gynocratic feminism movement, gained ground. Narcissist.
Yeah, that was her inability. She disregarded everybody's feelings, and she had the inability. The sense of entitlement. That's her biggest thing. She just said it. So what y'all got? Is she a narcissist, HQ?
Yeah, she I wouldn't say clinically diagnosed. I mean, if I was going to call her somebody that, I would say her. See, that kind of person scares me because they present a friendly front or a feminine front, and then they'll call the police and say you smoking crack or something crazy like that, or get you in trouble, or pull you into they niggatry, or do all kinds of things that will get you into some kind of issue or trouble. It's what is it called? A sociopath. She's one of those people. So you can say she's a narcissist, but I would never be friendly with her because I'd be afraid that she'd become my friend. We live near each other, and then she'd have her boys come rob my house. See, so I would never be friends with a person like that because you can't trust them to not have their own interests in heart all the time, which makes her a narcissist because she wouldn't concern herself about doing me wrong. She would just, whatever would be convenient. And if I crossed her path or I got in her way, she would throw me under the bus. So I would never be a friend. I would never deal with that person.
And she sat up here and she said, I'm a very important person. That's one of her last. She said, I'm a very important person. And narcissist, a disorder in which a person has an inflated sense of self-importance.
Right.
On mine, it says have an unreasonably high sense of self-importance and require consistent, excessive admiration. Right. Like everything she's saying to him is like, I'm a special snowflake, aren't I? Aren't I? Aren't I? Like this to me is an example of a pick me, because she keeps on acting as if she like she can be the representative for all women of New York. You can't be. I'm sure I've met plenty of women from New York that weren't like this,
Right.
you know, that come from Harlem. They don't act like this. So, I mean, maybe she had to act like that from in her borough. But at what point, right, as you grow up and you learn better, do you start doing better? Right? Just because that worked for you in New York while you were surviving it coming up as a child doesn't mean that you should have taken that same demeanor down to Texas.
I like that.
And wasn't she in Texas when she said the man hit her in the face?
I think so. That's a good point right there, Rockwell. I like what you said. The fact that she said that she grew up in an environment where she had to adopt survival antics. So she got to walk down the street with a mean mug, stuff like that. And I like what you said. My father-in-law said the same thing. Habits and ways that no longer serve you, you must get rid of them. There was a time where I was extremely disagreeable, aggressive, and dang near lunatic back in my youth.
Me too.
You know what I mean? And those ways don't serve me. Y'all don't like that, Mr. Walker. That woman, that was Willie back then. You got to get rid of those ignorant ways. Stop using it as an excuse and a crutch.
Yeah, she's a rough character around the edges, but maybe that's the way she grew up. Maybe that's the neighborhood. I don't know. I've never met a New York woman that was soft, where you could say she was soft. I've never met a woman from New York. Most of the women that I've met on here who came from New York, they got a hard shell. Okay, so I've never met a soft New York woman. So maybe I'm just biased that way because she seems hardened. She does.
I only know 2 HQ that are like softies from New York. You know, all the other girls that I know are a bit more like what we're seeing.
Hard shell. They got a hard shell.
I'll say we all know one. Ashley Dalton.
There we go.
The chat about to go berserk. Here we go. I'm gonna let it keep going. Hit the like button.
She ain't soft. She hard.
Then you might be a little bit. Then you might
No,
have
I'm
bad
saying
priorities.
like if you go into different countries, you gotta adapt to their culture.
I do.
Oh yeah, you can't be aggressive overseas. They'll get on
When I
your
go to
ass.
Dubai, I don't shake my ass.
I'm saying you can't be aggressive. Like Dubai, they'll
I'm
lock
not
you
aggressive though. I don't see myself as aggressive.
If you talk this way in Dubai, for instance, they'll lock you up.
I've been to Dubai mad times.
Oh yeah.
And guess what? I also do not like think that like all people don't like. Do you really think that I'm being aggressive? Like
no, you're not. You're not.
I just think that people want to see me as a dark-skinned woman with an opinion and with confidence, and then they want to wrap it, and they be like aggression. They want to make it something that it's not. It is called misogynoir and racism.
Yeah.
Probably packaged with a little bit of xenophobia. Probably packaged with a little bit of something else. You know what I mean? But I know for a fact that I have done the work. I know that there's things that I'm not good at. I can admit that I moved from Brooklyn to here without a with a big cognitive dissonance of not understanding that. Yo, you gotta move a little different. I will take that. I'm self-aware, but I don't think that warrants violence. That doesn't warrant being violent towards me and my son. That is.
Who was being violent? Like just random people?
You trying to cry now?
All because of what happened? They saying, "Oh, you're a liar, so we're gonna do this to you," or what?
And what did I lie about? They alive. They alive.
No, I'm saying, is that what they were saying? Like, oh, so we're gonna do this to you because you lied or whatever?
They weren't doing it because I lied. They were lying. There was multiple people who lied, and everybody knew they lied, and they said they lied, and nobody went after them. They came after me not because I was a lie. They came after me for my identity. They came after me because of who I am.
Yeah.
They came after me because they don't want me to exist.
Well, I mean, now you good now. Like you get
I'm always gonna be good.
And now you got the lawsuit. Hope you win your lawsuit. You know.
I'm always gonna be good because guess what? I'm here. God put me here. I'm gonna be here.
All right. So who was lying? She keeps saying they lying. He told her she got a lawsuit. Did she really get hit with a brick? I didn't follow up on the story. Y'all know we didn't cover it at all.
I didn't follow up on the story either, so I have no idea. I heard that she had faked getting hit in the brick in the face. I saw a fat face after she said she got hit in the parking lot. So I don't know whether she was lying or she wasn't lying. I have no idea. I didn't follow up the story. I didn't care. That was just dumb. Whatever the story is, I didn't follow up. So I don't have no idea.
So she apparently injected her face with saline water. And when she walked into the club, she had on a mask, like one of those masks you might wear that cover like your forehead and just have your eyes out. Not like a ski mask, like it didn't have the little piece in the front. So when she walked in the club, she had this thing over her face, so you couldn't see her cheek. Then all of a sudden, when we see her again, her face is like, looks like the Elephant Man on one side. Now I've run into walls that were brick, like playing outside, playing kickball, things like that. You get like scrapes and scratches.
There you go.
She has very beautiful skin. Her skin was just swollen, HQ. Like she had a bunch of like maybe if you got your wisdom teeth pulled, it was swollen like that, but it went like up past her temple. So it just looked like yeah. It didn't look like a brick hitter. Definitely didn't look like a brick.
And they mad because you trying to beat somebody. They mad because you trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They gonna beat me up. I'm 30 years old. They gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me.
Shout out to my guy, Angry Man. Yeah. Listen, okay. So she got hit with the brick. I don't know. That's what she...
The other African men were throwing her under the bus. They were like, she didn't get hit by a brick. She's a liar. They were dragging her. And even a man, as she's out there screaming into the camera, a man is going to pull up and be like, hey, man, what's going on? And she's like, they hit me with a brick. And he's like, who hit you with a brick? Like he's trying to help her. And she's just out there rambling, just trying to get sympathy from the people online who she's talking to. I think she was on Facebook Live or something. But yeah.
I never followed up with it. So, I mean, because it was like, that sounds so dumb. Whatever is going on, it just sounds so dumb.
I find it amazing how women like her, regardless of the race, how women like her can get away with damning accusations towards men. Saying that a man went upside a woman's head for absolutely no reason is damning to an extent if he's a man is worth a dang. You know what I mean? And they don't see no problem with this. I want to hear what she got to say. She said, they were threatening me. That don't give them a right. Did you lie? She said they not mad at her because she lied. They mad at her for some other reason.
So I'm trying to pull this image up here. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pull this image. I don't know. Some of this stuff could be like photoshopped, I guess. I'm looking at her face like, man.
Yeah, pull up that one. It's real swole up and smooth. Like Rockwell said, ain't a gash or scrape. It's just like a big watery keloid on her face.
Yeah, so like I said, I didn't follow up much on it. He talking about she got a lawsuit. I don't know. I'm gonna let him keep going. I'll pull this up.
I think the lawsuit has to deal with the fact that she got money from the GoFundMe and they want it back. Like the people that contributed to her GoFundMe want their money back.
That's crazy. That was a lie. Look at this. We should be sitting here trying to find this dude to tar and feather him, but he don't exist. She did this to herself, and she crying that a melanated man did it. And here we are. Just no justice, no peace.
So here we go. Hit the like button.
And I know I believe in what I believe in.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna be here. But that was punishing me for who I am. They were trying to punish me.
So did you
for
try
who I am.
to like hide away for a little bit, like lay low?
I can't even rent an apartment now.
You can't?
No, because I moved out of 4 apartments because they kept making me move.
What were they saying?
What do you mean? What were they saying? They were doxing my address over and over again.
No, I'm saying they seen your face and was like, "Oh, we don't want you here" or something. What were they saying?
They doxed my address. They were coming to my house. They were spray painting my door. They were threatening my son. They were going to his school.
Who is they?
They are random ass people.
Real?
Do you want to see the messages?
I want to see them. Yeah, sure.
Right, let's see. Let's just look today.
Today?
You see what? This is every day.
Every day?
It never stops. It's
Like,
been a year. It never stops.
they still coming at your head right now.
Nigga, the happier I am, the more they come. Every time I show up and I succeed, every time I'm happy, they come harder.
Damn.
I don't care. Like, the thing is, if I did not see the world from a scholarly, journalistic view,
Yeah.
I would not be here. I wouldn't be here.
What the hell they said today?
I don't know. We'll see.
Damn, that's crazy. I thought everything died down by now.
Okay, this is today. Dumb bozo, don't come crying for men's health. Oh, my phone's about to die. It just died.
Oh, it just died. Damn.
Wow.
I have messages.
How many messages was it?
And says she's a narcissist. This is the same woman. Her Instagram profile is public. It's not private. She's over there with her butt out twerking. If everybody left her alone and didn't harass her, she would lose her mind. She's thriving off of it.
That part exactly. This one here, the only way to exercise this demon is to ignore it, like Freddy Krueger. Don't acknowledge her and she'll go away into the next Friday the 13th. All right, stop talking to her. She's a feminist and she up there shaking her butt like a straight scripper. She is desperate for attention. She'll get it however she can. And here's the caveat. Like Heathen Queen and we all saying she's dangerous. So you try to take this bait, like, oh, let me get some of them big old goofy cheeks. And then now you got an essay charge. Man, I promise you, you try to talk to her, is a pending essay charge 100%. She's looking for a way out. Don't be it, ninja.
I don't know. I got 50,000 followers. How many messages do you think I got?
Yeah.
But I can just open it and just show you. Like, it's never gonna end. Violence will never end.
That's crazy.
Violence will never end because the happier I am, the more they're angry. The more I survive, the more these niggas thrive off of being angry. Because they mad that they can't destroy me.
Yeah.
And there's nothing I can do. I got 2 choices. Perish or survive. What you
So
think
you ever thought about like relocating?
Oh, I'm definitely gonna relocate.
Yeah.
I'm gonna definitely do that.
Yeah, you need to.
I'm not staying in Texas.
Yeah.
I'm not staying here.
You gonna switch countries? Probably so.
I can't tell these niggas my plans.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course not. I'm just saying. I would recommend that.
One thing I know is I'm a part of the great tradition of Black folks.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. I feel like I'm adding to the tradition of goodness for Black men. I feel like when I perish, when I leave, I left this world better than I saw it. And everything I did was contribute to betterness of all people. And
why are you talking about Paris? You not nothing finna happen.
I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that When I leave this earth, I know that I left this earth working for the betterment of my people. That's what I know. Them people.
Your people who?
My people is all black people globally, with all diaspora.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But I know that those people that are hurting me, they gonna leave this earth generationally fucking up their kids, their grandkids, and everybody, because they gonna leave this earth losers. Nigga, you never did the self-reflection. You never did the work. You fucking mad about white supremacy, all this shit, and you fucking punching down on me. What am I
She's
doing
talking
for
about
this earth?
Tariq.
Oh.
Nothing. You're punching down on me because you think that punching down on me is no consequence. You're not going to jail for it. Nobody's going to hurt you for it. So I'm going to punch down on this girl because I hate my life and I hate shit. That's never going to do nothing for you. And a bitch like me, she know how to fly.
So they still think that, I mean,
they don't think nothing. They created it. They pretend. They don't think I lied. They made up the lie. This is malicious.
Who, like a YouTuber made it up? Who started the lie?
Multiple people created that lie. They made up the lie because
to make
they
money?
wanted to make money, to exploit, to harm, to silence, to do multiple things. Nobody believes this shit. I was in a hospital gown with my face this big. There's nothing to question.
Oh, yeah.
When you see somebody in a hospital with a face this big, there's nothing to question. You're only doing it because you're like,
oh, you know what? I was thinking because they were saying,
hold on, what? I came with this woman. She about to take me out. All right. So she's sticking to it. She said she did get hit with a brick. All right. Y'all lying. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't keep up with it. I heard she got hit. Then I heard she was lying. I don't know the exact details.
Yeah, I got that. I the same thing. I never kept up with it, so I don't know. At first I heard she was lying, and then I never followed up to find out whether she was or she wasn't. So I don't know whether that's true or not.
We don't
Why
know.
Why is she saying they lying on her?
Now we don't know for sure. Fair. Now let's just stop for a second. HQ, do you believe if you were betting, all right, would you say she got hit with a brick? Yes or no?
She got a swollen face. I couldn't say either.
Come on, HQ, come on, do me a favor. Yes, or would you say that she?
I mean, if I didn't know, if people said,
hold up, she took a brick to the face with enough velocity to cause that swelling and no cuts or scrapes. Come on, talk to me now. That was a smooth ass brick.
I mean, I don't know. She said, well, I'm saying the last I heard was she was lying. Then she's saying they're lying on her right now. So I don't know who to believe. I wouldn't even begin. Just like I don't know about that. I'm a monster woman. I'm married to a monster woman. I can't tell whether this person is lying or not.
Okay, so I'll get you in here, Raquel, because I know you keep up with this. You follow Tariq. I guess her and Tariq got to be. So
let me tell you something. This is what's happening. This is what's happening to her because I get y'all's videos from a year ago after I've watched all of the videos that I've missed that are recent for the week, right? What's happening is people are finding Tariq's video talking about her because the video lives on forever.
Right.
So they're every day it's a new group of people that watch the video that get incensed. And when she says the person punching down on her, no, Tariq was just letting us know that we just can't believe all women, and not everybody that looks black is American black. And when she got on and she was doing that rant saying that she got hit in the face, she didn't say African men hit her in the face with a brick. She was saying the N-word. So for Tariq and everybody else that could hear it, it sounded like she was saying American FBA men don't stand up for nothing. They beat women. They hit women in the face with bricks. When you go up and pull up brick injuries right now, just say injuries from a brick, you're going to see cuts. you're going to see gashes and scrapes. There are no cuts on her face. There are no gashes. So to me, that doesn't look like you got hit by a brick. What it looks like to me is that you might be allergic to something. Like maybe you colored your hair with some ammonia and you didn't do the allergy test and now your shit is swelling up because you're allergic to the ammonia in the hair color. I don't see that as a brick, but
I was gonna say this. I was gonna say, all right, if it wasn't a brick, let's say she's off on the brick. Like I said, I don't know, but could it have been like a bat or something? Because she took a bat to the side. I don't know.
anytime you hit the asphalt, there's going to be some scraping on your skin. She doesn't have any of that. It looks like an allergic reaction. And you can't be mad at people that are upset with you because you try to pin all Black men as violent people that don't care about women's rights. Because even when she was out there crying and being as belligerent as she was, there were Black men trying to help her, and they were African men and FBA men passing around on that street. And there were people that did come out and say that they lied. There was a guy that said he knew her and he knew that she was a liar. And he was clout chasing. And he admitted that he was clout chasing.
Did this happen outside the country? Didn't this happen?
No, this happened in Houston, in Dallas, or whatever city she's in right now.
Okay. I thought it happened in like Jamaica or somewhere.
No, it happened in Houston. And that's why she's saying she had to move 4 times because people kept finding her address in Houston, doxing her. That's a big city.
Yeah. So here we go. I'll let it keep going. We'll get back into it.
And you had allergic reaction to some others. I don't know, some shit you already.
Y'all don't even go to the doctors. Talk about y'all acting like doctors. Y'all don't even go to your yearly physical.
No, I'm saying that the story wasn't adding up. I'm like, how
got
was
a toothache.
You see, we don't go to doctors. Who is she?
6 months. Even this year.
How would the side of your head swell up off a toothache?
Exactly. And look at these teeth. You see how beautiful they are? Go to the dentist every 6 months.
Yeah.
Here. It was always malicious.
Narcissist.
It was always a lie. It was always to hurt me. It was always to send a fucking message to all gender oppressed people that you must be silent. It was always that. And I think that they might think that what they're doing is productive, but it's unproductive. You over here shitting on a bitch that you don't even know. A bitch that fucking parents survived the genocide. I'm a product of genocide. I'm a refugee, baby. I fucking came to this country and became a doctor. Yo, you cannot be me. You cannot take me down. You can't take me down. Not with lies.
Why would you consider yourself a refugee?
Because I am a refugee.
Because your country was it was at war or something? Oh, they was at war?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm the definition of a refugee.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm not somebody you can take down.
Yeah.
Can you hurt me? Am I hurt?
What country was that again?
Somalia.
Somalia? Oh.
Am I hurt? Devastated. But not for myself, for the state of Black women. I'm scared for Black women. I'm sad that Black women don't feel brave enough to say that I was assaulted because they have to.
So let's talk about it for a minute, man. That's a mean steal. She's an evil woman, but can we understand? Like she said, she's an African war baby. We talk about it, we laugh about it. This is it. So she's definitely traumatized. She come from genocide and all of that.
No,
it's just and then she never got help. That's what I'm saying. She never got help, and she just out here wandering around, acting like she okay. But deep down, this girl needs some help.
There you go. And I've said this before. Men and women take on traumatic or very trying instances different. Like I said, shout out to my brother Thomas Mulaba. He used that instance to build him up, turning, crutches and trauma into superpowers. A woman dealing with that, it's not the same. And I agree. She is FUBAR. There's no excuse, but it is what it is. Ain't no changing it.
Yeah, this is rough. So Like you said, she just dragging this around. She just acknowledged it, but I'm sure she I came to this country and became a doctor. A doctor of what? She just keeps grandizing herself.
She's a doctor?
A twerking doctor? A BBL rump shaking doctor. You can see everything but your labia on IG. What we talking about?
She said she came to this country and became a doctor.
She did. That was her last statement.
But I don't know any doctor that has a comms degree. That's an arts degree. That's not about biology or come on, man. Doctor? Yeah, that's what she said.
She did. She said she got a degree in communications and she a doctor. This is an established woman. She must be rich.
Yeah, so it's rough. People like her just fall to the wayside. Long story short, we've been up here a lot of times, even when Luna been up here. She'd be like, well, if y'all made it through, anybody. And it's like, no, that is not the case. So this African war baby here, no, she ain't cut from the cloth of the ones that can make it out. I forget the one guy's name. He was a rapper years ago. I used to listen to him. He was from Somalia. And I think he was with Nas and them, some brother. But a lot of people don't make it out. That's my thing. And she ain't one.
Toby? Is it Toby? I think I know you're talking about. But yeah. Shout out to the journey that was growing up in the hood as a project baby. It is. And we constantly say that. I know personally, my passion comes from what I went through, not wanting other young men and women to go through that. Thank God, for his sweet mercy. But everybody don't live it. We talk about it. We got too many friends, relatives that ain't no longer here and they didn't pass away from old age.
Yeah, because she tried to use it as a deflection tactic. That's what I don't like. Like, instead of her acknowledging it and being accountable, she's like, well, this is why, because I'm from Africa. People picking on me, and stop all that.
Shout out to my coach, man. Last thing I wanted to hear, I was having a pity party, I think my freshman year, coming from Quip, and he said, I believe in you, Walker, more than I believe in your excuses. That really hit home for me, and I say that too. I believe in you, Bonquisha, more than I believe in your excuses and your circumstances. They ain't trying to hear that.
Worry about, is my record clean? Am I a good person? Do people like me? You shouldn't have to worry about that when somebody abuses you. You should be able to get justice. You shouldn't be abused in the first place. You shouldn't be, as a woman, assaulted. Why should a woman get hit by a deadly weapon? You're a whole man. And if you would have punched me, I would have took that L. I would have went home. Took that L and be like, damn.
So is that the reason why the GoFundMe was the people was taking the money from you because they saying that it wasn't true or something because the people made up their story? Is that the whole reason why they took it away? Because
the reason why they was mad about the GoFundMe is that they don't want black women to get support when there's violence because they want to continue to abuse black women without consequence. Because George Zimmerman got $1 million.
Wow, no, she didn't.
Why would he get $1 million?
No, she didn't.
GoFundMe. White people donated $1 million there.
Oh, I didn't know that. What?
Yeah, but black men didn't say shit about that. They don't get it. Derek Chauvin, who George Floyd, got $250,000. GoFundMe. They don't care about that. But a black woman gets $40,000. You know how much my medical bills are right now? $190,000.
Oh, really?
What?
Yeah. That's how much medical bills I got right now. What do you think $40,000 would have done for me? You think I would have put a dent in my shit?
Yeah.
These niggas were so mad because they didn't want a black woman to get any support because they want to beat on black women. They're like, I hate the world.
She's doing it again. She's doing it again.
For free, for fun. And I want that to never have nothing to say. So when they saw me get support, they were like, we got to dead this shit so we can continue beating on black women. That's all it was. It was the...
Well, listen, I'll say this, Bonquisha. Men said it a long time ago.
Got to win, somebody's got to lose.
All right. So it's going to be winners and losers out here. It appears that you are a loser. All right. Learn how to be a winner. I don't know.
She said that you got to listen to the sick hoodoo. She said her medical bills are $109,000 or something crazy. I love when they thought these odd numbers, man. She lying. At the same time, she didn't specify what the medical bills are from. She didn't say, ain't no way heck anybody got hit with anything in the face and it's $100,000.
It sounds like she didn't pay her labor and delivery bill. That's what it sounds like.
Hey, I'm trying to tell you, me and my wife was joking about that. Without insurance, to bring a child into this world costs like $80,000, man. It's crazy. Yeah, and I'm about to go on a rant. That's why Bonquisha love welfare. My goodness, they go pop out a baby. It don't cost them a dang on dime. I'm over it.
So what you got, HQ? What's your take on her in this whole situation?
I told you she's a dangerous woman. This is a dangerous woman because all the whole world and all, whatever articles you read, she deceived. She was deceptive in getting the money that she got. She's over here making a case for her not being a deceptive person. I don't know what the hell she's saying. All I know is she's good enough liar to get away with a lot of shit before she became famous. This ain't something that popped up overnight. She's been doing this stuff for a long while. So she's a dangerous human being.
Right back to the question I asked you before. So you said she's a good liar. So again, do you believe she got hit in the face with the brick?
No, I can't say that. I can't say that because I can't say yay or nay because I don't see no definitive
proof. You acknowledge that she's a liar, right?
I see them saying she lied for a GoFundMe page. I see that people saying she's lying because of the GoFundMe page. I don't know whether she got hit with a brick or not. I didn't follow up enough to make a definitive thing. I would have to read more articles. I'd have to read more stuff in order to
So nobody got arrested. She got hit with this brick. Nobody got arrested. I mean, clearly her face is messed up. Obviously, she didn't get hit with a brick, though.
But
so
Mr. Gavin, can you go and find the video of her going to the club with the mask on? That's the point. So when she first starts out her evening, she's the one in the club at the bar ordering a drink with this weird mask on her face. It almost looks as if her face might have been swollen and she didn't want people at the club to know that. So she went out that way. And then it just progressively got worse. But she herself took videos that night of herself at the bar with this weird face mask on. And then all of a sudden, she's outside of the bar without the face mask on. When you look at her hair, it looked like she had a hat on, which when she's first crying, and her face isn't even that swollen yet. So it looks like an allergic reaction that took a minute to come through, but maybe she was already swollen when she got to the club because she had that weird mask on her face. So, it's like one of those motorcycle masks that you put on when it's cold outside, and then you put your helmet on. That's what it looked like. It was just very strange and odd that you would come out with that on and then all of a sudden say someone hit you in the face.
So there's no video.
Too much.
There's no video evidence of her getting hit. There's nobody got arrested. Like I said, I don't know. It looked like it's way up by her temple. So I don't know what that is.
I would love to see the video.
She keeps talking about black men so horribly. They were trying to help her in the video when she got hit by the brick. So many men were like, hey, why you out here crying? What's wrong with you? And she just starts ranting at them like they did it to her. And everybody's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. You know, we're trying to make sure you're okay. And so the one man in the white Mercedes or BMW, he just pulls off on her because she starts berating them for trying to be helpful. She's a fucking liar. She's a liar.
She went to jail. Supposedly she went to jail. So I think supposedly with GoFundMe setups, and shout out to Leon King. said if the GoFundMe detects a lie, then there's protocol and procedures. Supposedly she went to jail. If she went to jail and was detained, that tells us all we need to know.
Scare black women. And have you seen a black woman come out about violence since me?
No.
Exactly. They're scared. Because of a black woman like me, with a doctorate, with an Ivy League education, who has been standing up for black men for years, can't even get support. What do you think that these who got evictions, misdemeanors, felonies, what? And they deserve protection, by the way. I don't give a what you got. I don't give a you got 10 evictions. I don't care if you got 10 felonies. I don't care if you did crap for the 20 years. You don't deserve to get hit upside your head as a black woman. That's wrong. That's mad wrong. That's whack. That's a woman. I'm a woman.
Yeah, you should
and
put
I'm a
your
strong
cash
woman.
up instead of GoFundMe.
I'm a woman. And I'm a tall woman. I'm a bigger woman, whatever. I'm scared. I don't even want to hit most women. Because so much women, to me, are still fragile. And I'm a woman. I've had women who are 5'1" get crazy with me. I'm like, girl, stop. And I'm gentle with it. How is you as a man want to get crazy with a woman and then grab a deadly weapon? That man hit me over the head and went to a club. He didn't know about that. And then I was sick, couldn't eat, couldn't sleep. And y'all were talking about me like a dog. Y'all didn't know if I could talk again. Y'all didn't know if I could walk again. That's nasty. Y'all would never do that to a white woman. But let's go even real. Y'all wouldn't even do that to a black man. Y'all are more fragile with men, black men, than y'all are.
See, here we go. I feel like I'm seeing this for the first time. So I can be a little objective, I guess, because I really don't know about it. And I'm sitting here, she halfway, I'm listening, I'm looking at the photo, and I'm like, but y'all saying she got arrested.
She ain't flinching. It's like she ain't flinching. Like,
but here's my thing. I don't think she got hit with a brick, but that's why I asked about the bat. Or could she got hit with like a beer bottle? I don't know.
I gotta say no, neither. This is a woman. All right. If she got hit again, if you get hit with enough force to cause that swelling from a brick, something hard, it's gonna cause a bruising. I don't care how dark you are. There's gonna be some purple or blue or some blood leaking. Look at that bruise. I done had many bruises. That ain't gonna cut it. That ain't it. That's bull jab. And again, if she got arrested, case closed. Women don't get arrested for too much of anything. If she got arrested for fraudulent GoFundMe or allegedly fraudulent, the proof is in the pudding.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate. Like I said, I don't know. Just trying to stir it up a little bit, but I don't believe her. But man, like I said, it's a lot.
Kanye West lost his mom, was acting a fool, was telling us that we chose slavery. And what do y'all say? Oh, he lost his mom. Megan Thee Stallion was shot and lost her mom. Nobody gave her grace for losing her mom. Black women don't get grace. We don't get respect. We are human beings. And y'all see how we showed up at the polls. We always show up for you guys. We are the backbone of this country. We show up for you guys over and over again. I've showed up. Even what y'all did to me. Look at me. I registered 98 people. I voted. I show up. I'm still standing up for us. I'm still 10 toes down for black men, 10 toes down for black women, 10 toes down for queer people, 10 toes down for all of us. It's nasty. It's nasty and it's wrong. But it's reality. And I think this election tells us that this is reality. If you don't know, now you know. This is a racist, misogynist, xenophobic country. I just don't expect black men to participate, and black women, because they did it too, to participate so heavily in the nastiness. Do better. You ain't gonna change me. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't call the police on that man. I called the ambulance because my head was this big and nobody came to help me. I wasn't trying to humiliate black men. I was trying to get home safe to my son. I went live because I was scared.
Was you by yourself?
I was with one friend who's not from here, who just got in town that day.
Yeah.
So
still in contact with her?
I am in contact with her. I don't want to talk about her because I want to protect her.
Oh yeah.
But my thing is like, I want to protect her too. I didn't do that. I wanted emergency services, and I never put his name online. Everybody was pressuring me. I put my hospital records out. I put my fucking police report out. People were asking me for his name. I never did because I was not trying to be irresponsible. But he, like all abusers, you know how a serial killer like leaves like clues?
What?
Because he wants to be famous. This nigga was like, it was me. I hit that. I was like, this nigga couldn't deal with. He wanted the attention. He came out. And if you don't believe me, go look at my phone and see my first post. I said, since he has been doing interviews and since he's been doing this, I can confirm, yes, he is the guy. I never called his name out.
I never seen his name.
You know what I mean? I never did that.
Okay. Hell. You see, it's developing now. Now she claiming that there is a man that said he did it. So I don't know. What you got, Raquel? Is that true?
Yes, it was hot tea for like 2-3 weeks. Everybody was claiming to have hit her upside the head. There were Miss Gavin X, Mr. Walker. There were so many people that said I did it. That's the other thing. She's gaslighting y'all right now because there were so many people that came out and said I's the paw. I did it. There were so many people. You got to think about it. Tariq Nasheed was going in on her for like a whole week. We were talking about this. So it was, people were making jokes from Facebook to YouTube to Instagram. It was just like a thing. So yeah, there were people coming out saying they hit her. It was, y'all, I can't believe y'all weren't paying attention to it because it fits right into Order 66. Like, yeah, so everybody was saying they were the ones that did it. Everybody.
Okay, yeah, this is news to me. Like I said, I'm hearing a lot of this for the first time. This is funny.
Yeah, I didn't keep up with this either. I seen the initial thing when it comes to stuff like this, extremes, I go numb to. I be like, I ain't listening to it. Any kind of extreme topic.
Same thing like right now with the woman I married a monster. I don't know. I ain't looked into that stuff.
Exactly. It's just wait for it to develop. Gavin said best many moons ago. Wait for things to develop because you jump on this train, the Carly capping, and it ain't even worth the arguments. You will have people on other sides, opposing sides, say, oh, Carly was kidnapped. We need to save her. We ain't get no support. And as soon as we find out Carly was just out here cheating on her man and hunching on a random weenie, it's like, well, it's okay. Just let it go. It's not a big deal. So it ain't even worth the debate until things develop. This sister here, I'm calling all caps. She wasn't hit with no brick. She is hurt. She damaged. I don't know who is entertaining this woman thinking she still got a leg to stand on with this lie. She's still saying give us a name. She's a liar. Give us the name.
And look at how she's using the N-word, right? She's not FBA, and she just keep putting stuff on FBA, and then she's talking about black women too. Yeah, if you're gonna talk about our black men, then we're gonna come after you, lady. Like, why wouldn't we? Wouldn't you want to protect your brother or your father or your uncle?
Well, Raquel, she said she ride for black men. She said, I done voted for Kamala. I did the right thing.
That's just you trying to gaslight me now because her vote shouldn't have counted. No.
She did. She said she ride for black men. That's where we at. I think she backpedaling, and it's pretty strategic. She like, now I'm going to lay off.
But you can't have it both ways, Mr. Walker. You can't want empathy from the people you keep crapping on. Like,
but she's trying to get it. She's trying to get empathy. That's why she said, I ride for you black men. Even though y'all trying to take me and my son out, I'm just trying to get home to my baby. Yeah, I still ride for y'all. Yes, this is damage control. It ain't gonna work. It's sick, but she tried.
I did everything to be responsible in that moment. And I've done everything since then to stand 10 toes down. And I've endured so much violence. But I know that I've emerged a better person. I've emerged a stronger person. I've emerged a person that's more purposeful. And I'm glad it happened to me rather than another girl, because I am a person who has the vocabulary, who has the education, who has the understanding. And all I want to do now is just like do the work.
So what are your family was saying about what happened?
My family is disgusting. My family is Somali, man. They want to kill all niggas. My family is a Somali family. Like, you guys, forget about
What?
my family and my son. I could move on because unfortunately I am accustomed to violence. But I can't move on because I have a son, and my son deserves justice. For people to say that I'm a violent, remember how we talk about aggression?
Yeah.
You know how you know I'm not aggressive? Because after all the violence I experienced this year, who did I do violence against? Nobody. All these people who have been violent against me, I have not done anything to any of them. By the way, all these people are trash. I looked into them because I'm in journalism and scouting. I could fuck up their lives, but I'm not. Because guess what? I got better things to do.
Man.
You a lie, and the truth ain't in you.
Yeah, first you a doctor, now she a journalist. Don't you come over here and step on our toes. We the only journalists around here, Bonquisha. All right. And she gonna come up here. I'm over this woman. Seriously. I don't even.
She got a degree. For everybody need to catch up. This is the brick lady. All right. She got a degree in communications. She's got a doctorate of some sort. She at least says she's a doctor. All right. And now she says she got something else, and she twerking on IG. All right. That's the most entertaining thing. So yeah, the doctorate and communications. Nah.
She could be a doctor of English. Like, you can, I guess, go from a bachelor's degree in comms and bring that all the way up to your PhD program. I wonder what her thesis was. Did it have anything to do with fraudulent and lies and things like that? Because she is full of it. Like, she is.
And one of her biggest contradictions right now, he says, how do your family feel about this? She said, my family is Somalian. They want to come over here and delete you ninjas.
Yes, you see that?
And I said, well, man, I thought we was black. She
globally in the diaspora, right? But the diaspora doesn't identify with us. They want to come over here and kill us while they're sending her over here as a sleeper cell.
Delete.
Oh, yeah. Delete. Yes, delete. Yeah. Sorry.
But yeah, here we go. I'm gonna let it keep going. Hit the like button.
But
okay,
there's divine retribution. You can't abuse somebody for a year, over and over and over and over and over and over and over again, and they don't do you nothing, and you think you're gonna get away with it. That's not how the life works. That's not how God works. Divine retribution will happen, and when it happens, it's your time. Look, I'm gonna sit there and watch. But I'm gonna tell you right now that, like, if I was a violent person, somebody would already been knocked out. Somebody would already been. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People have came to my house. People have threatened my son. People have burned my car. People have came to my job. If I was a violent person, you would see violence. Because I'm experiencing.
When was your car burned? When was your car burned?
I don't even want to talk about all that.
That's crazy.
But I'm saying, like, I can show you the pictures though.
I'm gonna charge your phone up.
But I'm saying, like, if I was a violent person, you would see retaliation. But the fact that I haven't retaliated to not one person, and I have kept focused. All I've done this year is do my dissertation, which is a love letter to Somali people who have also donked me the out. You know what I mean? Donked me the, not all Somalis, but A lot of somebody people love me. But I'm saying I got dogged out by that community too. I got dog walked by everybody.
Damn, so they seen it too.
Everybody dog walked me. Somebody, Muslim, everybody did it to me. Everybody was thriving off the road economy. Let me make money off this black woman's fame, which is capitalism. Capitalism is making money off of suffering. You know what I mean? That's what it was. But I still did that. And then I focused on healing. Then I focused on joy. If I was violent, mad people would be laid out right now. Because I would be warranted. Because you came to my house. You threatened me. I have the right in Texas to fucking do what I gotta do. But the fact that I chose not to do that shows that I'm not a violent person.
Yeah.
If I was violent, I would be violent in this moment of my life where everybody's being violent towards me. And in the most violent time of my life, I still chose non-violence. I still chose not to be a violent person. So get mad at me because my voice sounds like this. But you cannot say non-violence because I've harmed nobody. I've harmed nobody. I've never harmed nobody. In fact, you can attest that multiple people can say that I have put them in safety, that I've protected them. I'm a protector. I'm not a violent person. I protect people. And I will continue to protect people, even the people who are harming me. Because I'm going to be an example. And you're going to be trash. Wake up every day looking good and feeling good. You wake up every day feeling like trash and having to punch down on people. You think you can punch down on me because of the fucking margins I live in? But guess what? I overcome every margin. Get like me. I'm an inspiration, motherfucker.
All right. So, Bonquisha.
I wake up like this.
She says she an inspiration as she's sitting up in this pool. I only got one word for you.
I can smell your napping pussy.
That part.
Bull jive, that chlorine mask and that. After seeing her IG and all the twerking, what's the chances that she twerked before or after this pull up and chat interview in that bathtub? Huh? Or hot tub? Funky work. Could pay me to get in that hot tub. Ain't enough money to work.
So here we are. What's the net of it? I see some of y'all was in the chat. Y'all talking about, y'all been calling her like a textbook narcissist. And we talking about who are the biggest, men or women. I don't know if there's a man on her level like that. That's rough.
I don't even know where to begin with this woman. You can't tell when she lying. She is scary. It's almost that those people that can lie and make it seem like it's the truth. And then you be like second guessing your own damn self because she ain't innocent. She said, I don't want to talk about the people in Somalia. I don't want to talk about my people. Why you ain't got no communication with your people? And that country is like a really religious Muslim Christian,
because
thing.
she's not living life right. That's why they don't have nothing to do with her. They've ousted her from the group.
She wasn't going. She decided, oh, okay, I got pregnant, so they kicked you out of the family or the country or whatever, because they're very religious in that country. So therefore, you got kicked out somehow, and so you over here doing what you got to do, and you done had a baby. So maybe you got pregnant. They didn't like that, and they kicked you out. And now you over here by yourself with your son. She said, forget about them. Just what's happening with my son. So therefore, she got to scheme and scam and do whatever she got to do to survive. Maybe that's where it came from. Maybe that's how it is, because she probably wasn't raised like that if she was raised in Somalia to be a scammer, a schemer. So she came here to become a scammer and a schemer and had a kid out of wedlock, ain't married. She ain't said nothing about ex-husband. So this is a scary and dangerous individual. If she's making up stories about what happened to her, getting hit in the face with a brick, doing other kind of stuff and wild stuff, okay, then you definitely need to stay away from her. And she is definitely a narcissist. There's an issue. There's a mental thing going on. I believe there's a mental thing going on with her, and part of it is maybe she is a narcissist. Maybe she's never been diagnosed. Maybe that is what it is. All I know is I wouldn't be friends with her or have a discussion with her or have a conversation with her. I would be afraid that I get turned on at some particular point.
Think she lied about that brick? Think she lied about the brick?
She could have. She could have. I have to do research. I try not to make that judgment until I read it. But I mean, it's leaning towards.
But if you were on a jury, if you were on a jury and you had to say, you know,
it'd be hung.
Okay.
It'd be hung.
All right. So when she was up here talking about there was a guy who said she did it, that was all just nonsense because Raquel said there was a lot. So she wasn't talking about anything current or anything that's relevant.
And you see, she still didn't mention the name. If the person who it was exposed himself, why not say his name again? She didn't say Jeremy did it. She didn't say, and Jeremy told on himself.
Right.
So it's just word salad. It's politics. It's manipulation. It's gaslighting. That's what narcissists do.
Yeah, but she's very good at it. That's why.
Yeah, they've been doing it all their lives. They start doing it with their parents, their siblings, their grandmas, and then by the time they're out of the house, they're professionals.
Right. Right.
So what kind of mother do y'all think she is?
Did you see her Instagram? She probably has her son holding the camera while she's walking around the pool in the jacuzzi. Yeah. That angle is from a either she has it on a tripod half up so that it can get her booty shot perfectly, or it's her little short son holding the camera, and it's perfect because his little short hands are getting that angle of her booty and her back perfectly. Trust me. Listen.
It's nasty. Letting your kids see you twerk.
Doomed.
It's nasty.
He doomed. That boy is unfortunate. Wish it wasn't so. You know what I'm saying? May the Lord have his way, but considering all that boy doomed.
Yeah.
He's gonna be so effeminate. It ain't gonna be funny. It's gonna be he gonna take after his mom. It's gonna be sick. The
kids are saying they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats, right? Imagine they find out that he's Brick Lady's son. That's it for him. So I'm sure just like she has to move from apartment to apartment, he's got to move from school to school. That's sad.
Well, listen, her son is liable to grow up and become like one of these Kendrick contestants, chop his meat off, and try to become a woman like his mom. It's highly likely.
See that? That's the wicked dots I'm trying to connect. Gonna be very feminine, and it ain't gonna be nothing to think about chopping off your winnies. Lord, please help it. And that's just to watch this develop. That's the time is undefeated. Give it 5 years, 10 years. It's gonna come out. People always watch it. The internet eyes never close. Whatever develops, for good, worse, we gonna see. Just hold on.
So until then, we're going to take her to the pit.
Really? No Glaze Galaxy?
Madness. Fuck is you talking about?
This is Sparta!
You got to know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, know when to hide. You got to count your blessings. You're sitting at the table. You hear me?
Ooh, child, things will get brighter.